Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see new method, that is Gauss-Seidel method, and we have to solve numerical of Gauss-Seidel method based on iteration criteria. So the numerical is, so using Gauss-Seidel iteration method, solve the following equation using 5 iterations, and equations are 4x1 plus twice x3 equal to 4, 5x2 plus twice x3 equal to 3, and last equation is 5x1 plus 4x2 plus 10x3 equal to 2. And here in this equation you have to find out the unknown values, that is x1, x2, x3 and x4. So these are unknown values you have to solve, or you have to find out with the help of Gauss-Seidel method. Now first of all, here before starting, here the perform a partial pivoting. So what is partial pivoting, which is already discussed. Here the x value, the higher x value should be first equation. In the equation here the 5x1 plus 4x2, so higher value of x1, so that will be the first equation, and this is second and this will be third. Okay, so as per partial pivoting, we have to arrange the equations. So we have arranged in this way. So this will be first equation, this will be second equation, and this will be third equations. Next is to formulate the equation for finding the value of x1, x2 and x3. So convert the equation 1. So equation 1, that is 5x1 plus 4x2 plus 10x3 equal to 2. So in this form, in the x1 form, so x1 remaining all terms should be shifted to the right hand side. So equation will become in this manner, x1 equal to 2 minus 4x2 minus 10x3 divided by 5. Next, similarly, equation 2 you have to convert in the form of x2. So x2 equal to 3 minus 2x3 divided by 5, and x3 will be then, so this is equation, we have to convert the form of x3 should be in left hand side, so it will be x3 equal to 4 minus 4x1 divided by 2. So these are the three equations, and further we have to put the values in this equation with the proper manner. Go for the first iteration. So first iteration, in this initially put a value of x1, you have to find out the value of x1. For that you have to put the value of x2 and x3 equal to 0. So equation of x1 is 2 minus 4x2 minus 10x3 divided by 5. Okay, put the value in this. We require x2 and x3. Value of, find out value of x1, you require x2 and x3. So put the value of x2 and x3 as 0. So it will be 2 minus 4 into 0 minus 10 into 0. So divided by 5 equal to, so it will be equal to 0.4. So this is equal to 0.4. Okay. Now for finding the value of x2, we have to use, so this x1 that we have found out, so x1 is now equal to 0.4, and we don't have the value of x3 now, so put the value of x3 equal to 0 in equation number x2. So x2 is this. Okay, put the value, so it will be 3 minus 2 into 0 divided by 5, and it will be equal to 0.6. So x2 is equal to 0.6. Now further you have to find out the value of x3. Now here you have x1 equal to 0.4, x2 equal to 0.6. So put the value of x1 equal to 0.4, x2 equal to 0.6 in equation number 3. Again equation number 3 is this. Okay, so putting, we'll get 4 minus 4 into 0.4 divided by 2. So it will be equal to 1.2. It will be 1.2. So we have got the value, new value x1, x2 and x3 by the iteration number 1. Okay, so x1, x2, x3. Now this value are considered as the initial value for next iteration. You have to perform 5 iterations. Okay, so these are the new values for iteration number 1. For iteration number 2, you have to consider this as a initial value. Okay, for same procedure for iteration number 2, now x2 is 0.6 as we have seen. x2 is 0.6 and x3 is 1.2. So same we have put on. We have to find out the value of x1. Formula is already shown to you. So this is a formula. Okay, put in that equation. You will get 2 minus 4 into 0.6. Okay, minus 10 into 1.2. So divided by 5. Okay, so you will get the answer, that is minus 2.48. Correct? So 2.48. So this again we have got the new value. You have to, instead of previous value, now you have to consider for next finding the value of x2, you have to consider the new value of x1. Okay, so new value of x1 is considered for finding the value of x2, and we don't have the value of x3, new x3 value. So previous value, that is 1.2, it is you have to consider for x3 and find out the value of x2. So x2 will be put in this equation. So you will get 3 minus 2 into 1.2 divided by 5. Okay, so you will get answer. Further solving, it will be 0.12. 0.12. Okay, so you have the value of x1, new value. x2 is 0.5. Find out the value of x3. x3 again put in this equation. Put it in this equation. Value of x3. We have new value of x1 and x2. So that will be 4 minus 4 into minus 2.48 divided by 2, which is equal to 6.96. Okay, so this is new value of x3. So new value of x1, x2, x3 that we have got. x1 equal to minus 2.48, x2 is 0.18, 12 and 6.93 for x3. Again, if we go for third iteration, these are the initial value for next iteration. So similarly, for finding the value of x1, we require x2 and x3. So previous value, initial value, that we have to consider, and further if you put in the formula, you will get minus 13.616. Okay, so again use this x1 value and previous x3 value for finding the value of x2. x2 will be equal to minus 2.184 and x1, x2 that we have found out, and put the value in equation x3. So x1 and x2, so these both value you have to put in the value of x3 and you will get 29.232. Okay, similarly for iteration 4 and iteration 5, you have to follow the same procedure. I will just try to answer what you are getting. So here you will get x1, which is equal to minus 56.3168, x2 equal to minus 11.0928, and x3, which is equal to 114.6336. And further for iteration number 5, you will get, this is the last iteration. Here you will get the required values. So x1 will be equal to minus 219.9926. Take up to 4 decimal values. x2 will be equal to minus 45.2534 and x3 will get 441.9852. Okay, so these are the required values that we have got of x1, x2 and x3. So these are the required values we have got for the iteration number 5. So I hope you understood this numerical. So thanks for watching. Thank you.